Picture the Mongolian steppe: endless grass, rolling hills, and a sky that dwarfs everything beneath it. It's a land of brutal winters and fierce, fleeting summers. Only the toughest survive here. In 1162, a boy named Temujin was born into this world of hardship and tribal warfare. His father Yasuge was a minor chieftain, enough to make him a target, but not enough to guarantee safety. Power on the steppe was won and lost in bloody skirmishes. Alliances shifted with the seasons. Temujin's world was fractured, chaotic and dangerous. Tribes fought over land, horses, and old grudges. There was no nation, only family and fear. Yet Temujin would not just survive, he would master this chaos. He would unite the warring tribes and forge the most feared military machine the world had ever seen. His rise from desperation to dominance is one of history's most astonishing tales. How did a boy, abandoned and left for dead, become Genghis Khan, ruler of an empire stretching from the Pacific to Europe? It was his iron will, strategic genius, and deep understanding of loyalty and fear. Temujin learned to wield both as weapons. The boy named Temujin would die, and in his place Genghis Khan, the universal ruler, would be born. He would change the course of history forever. This is not a story of privilege, but of relentless ambition. The Mongolian steppe was his crucible, and from it a conqueror emerged. The world would never be the same. Temujin's childhood was a fight for survival. At age 9, his father was poisoned by rivals, leaving his family abandoned and destitute. Cast out by their own clan, Temujin, his mother Holun, and siblings scavenged for roots and hunted small animals to survive. Hunger and betrayal became daily realities, shaping Temujin's ruthless outlook. A defining moment came when he killed his half-brother Bektar over food, a brutal act that established his dominance. These years taught him self-reliance, caution, and the value of loyalty. He learned to read the land, endure hardship, and trust only a few. Captured by the Taichiud, Temujin was paraded as a prisoner, forced to wear a heavy wooden collar. Even in captivity he watched, waited, and eventually escaped with the help of a stranger. Every betrayal hardened him, every hardship sharpened his resolve. The steppe was his harsh teacher, and its lessons were written in blood and ice. Temujin learned that you either dominated or were destroyed. There was no middle ground. He chose to dominate. The boy who once hunted rats was transforming into a leader. His early suffering became the foundation of his future power. The world would soon feel the force of his will. Temujin was ready to rise. As a young man, Temujin knew he needed allies to survive and rise. He forged a crucial alliance with Togrul of the Karate tribe and swore blood brotherhood with Jamuka. Temujin's leadership was based on merit, not birth. He rewarded loyalty and skill, creating a fiercely loyal army. His daring rescue of his kidnapped wife Borte boosted his prestige and drew more warriors to his cause. But his rise created a rift with Jamuka, leading to a bitter rivalry and a series of battles. By 1206, Temujin had defeated all rivals and united the Mongol tribes. At a great Kurultai, he was proclaimed Genghis Khan, universal ruler. The scattered nomads were now one people, with one leader. The world was about to learn his name. With Mongolia united, Genghis Khan unleashed his army on the world. The Mongols struck first at the western Xia and then the Jin dynasty, capturing Beijing in 1215. Their speed and tactics, light cavalry, feigned retreats, and psychological warfare were unmatched. Surrendered cities were spared, resistance meant annihilation. The Mongols' reputation for terror spread quickly, encouraging submission. The invasion of the Khwarezmian Empire was especially brutal. Legendary cities like Samarkand and Bukhara were destroyed. Ancient irrigation systems were ruined, leaving scars for centuries. The Mongol storm reshaped the map of Eurasia with fire and sword. No one had ever seen conquest on this scale. The world trembled before the Khan. Genghis Khan was not just a conqueror, he was a nation builder. He created the Yasa, a legal code that imposed order and harsh justice across his empire. Trade flourished under his rule. The Yam postal system connected the vast lands with speed and security. The Silk Road entered a golden age, linking east and west as never before. The Pax Mongolica brought safety for merchants and travelers. Genghis Khan also practiced religious tolerance, allowing all faiths to coexist as long as they were loyal and paid taxes. Clergy were exempt from taxes and religious persecution was forbidden. His pragmatic policies fostered stability and prosperity. the world became more connected under his watchful eye. The Khan's vision extended far beyond the battlefield. In 1227, at the height of his power, Genghis Khan died. How remains a mystery. He ordered his burial site to be kept secret, fearing desecration. Legend says his funeral procession killed all witnesses, and soldiers who buried him were executed to protect the secret. Horses trampled the grave, and a river was diverted over it. To this day, his tomb has never been found. It's believed to lie somewhere near Burkhan Khaldun, a sacred mountain in Mongolia. The Khan's final command for secrecy has been honored for centuries. His resting place remains one of history's greatest mysteries. Genghis Khan's death did not end the Mongol expansion. He divided his empire among his 4 sons, with Ögedei as the next great Khan. Under Ögedei, the Mongols conquered the Jin dynasty, destroyed the Khwarezmian Empire, and invaded Europe. The Mongol hordes swept across Russia, Poland, and Hungary, nearly reaching Vienna. Only Ögedei's death halted their advance. The empire reached its peak under Kublai Khan, stretching from the Sea of Japan to Hungary. Eventually it fractured into 4 khanates, each ruling vast territories. Over time, these states declined, but the Mongol legacy endured. Genghis Khan had connected the world in ways never seen before. His story is a testament to the power of one determined individual to change history. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe for more history content. Thank you for watching.